Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shai, Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to Apostle GMS who will teach well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity, pushing to go home so we can get the heck up out of here, man. Ready to go home. Alright, here's the 12 tribes of Israel. So, tribe of Judah, so-called Negroes. Alright, tribe of Benjamin, so-called West Indians. The tribe of Levi, so-called Haitians. The tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. Tribe of Zebulon, the Guatemalans to Panamanians. Tribe of Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans. The tribe of Manasseh, the Cubans. The tribe of Gad, the North American Indians. The tribe of Reuben, the Seminole Indians. The tribe of Neptilia, the Argentinians to Chileans. Tribe of Asher is the tribe of Asher, the Colombians to Uruguayans. Slack if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And the tribe of Issachar is the so-called Mexican. All right, what I want to go in today is, we got to make changes. We got to be proactive in the truth and the things that we do in the day-to-day for the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We gotta be men, You can't be effeminate in this thing. All right. So I want to read 1 Peter 1:13. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind. All right. In my Bible it says, prepare your mind for action. All right. So that's what it means to gird up your loins. All right. The loins of your mind. So there's going to be some type of action that's going to come from, you doing this type of work, serving and worshiping, believing in the Lord. Because the things that the Bible speak of, the churches don't talk about, basically that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he doesn't like those that are not of his chosen, all right? Israel is his chosen. And all these other heathen nations, all right, the Lord is going to condemn for what they did to Israel, especially Esau, Edom. And the individual that's out there in the world, they don't know that because A, they don't read, 2, because they follow what society tells them, and 3, they probably just don't care. But when they see a so-called black man or a so-called Mexican or a so-called Puerto Rican or a so-called somebody that doesn't look like Esau, Edom, all right, that's part of these 12 tribes, and they out there condemning America and telling the world about themselves, they're going to say you racist. But my point in reading First Peter 1:13 is you have to prepare your mind for action, man, because anything could happen. Anything could happen while you're out there, preaching this word. All right, so you got to gird up the loins of your mind. All right, you got to be men. All right, be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay, all right, we know that this is not the name. This is just some guy named Caesar Borgia right here. This is where it says Jesus Christ, all right? This is some guy named Caesar Borgia, all right? The real name of the Lord is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? Yahweh Shai Mashiach, that's our Lord, okay? All right, that's who's going to come save us. Yahweh sent him to come save us, all right? Yahweh died on the cross for Israel, nobody else, all right? So I want to go into that word grace, all right, because there's a lot of definitions for these words, but we want to get the definition that is that benefits or that's best fitting for what the grace of the Lord is. All right, so grace is, let's see what it says. The benefit or bounty of. All right, the Lord gives benefits, man. All right, he gave you a benefit to knowing this truth. All right, because you could be lost in the world, like the 2/3 or individuals that say they in the truth that's not changing their hearts or changing their minds or working day to day to better themselves. All right. Every time I speak or I do a video, I speak to myself first and foremost because I need to correct myself before I try to correct anybody else. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite. All right. And we all want the grace of the Lord, man. Okay. All right. Liberty, joy, pleasure, thanks. All these things is what we need from the Lord or what we want for the Lord. Okay. Grace is a gift. Okay. Because He doesn't have to give you grace. All right. And we need to be thankful for that grace, man. All right. Yahweh Shai, He gave us grace, man, letting us know who He is and who we are through the men of GMS. All right. Starting with Apostle Tahar and all down to the men that I learned the truth from, the individuals that's teaching me at the camp over here in VA, man. All right. Shout out to my brothers out here in VA. Shout out to everybody that's teaching this truth in utmost sincerity. All right, and how we gird up the loins of our mind is prepare yourself for action, man. All right. This next verse I want to get into is it's how we put off the old man. Okay, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the form of lust in your ignorance. All right, so if you was a smoker, all right, if you was a harlot, all right, adulterer, all right, sleeping with the next man's girl, all right, or wife, however you want to put it, all right. You were a glutton, all right, overate, just had you surrounded yourself by evildoers, all right, people that don't believe on the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, and you were just out there constantly with them, all right. You can't be sober-minded like that, all right. And those individuals, you know, that were in your past, they're in your past for a reason. All right, if you come into this truth, you gotta let those type of things go, you know. But the Lord, He's merciful and gracious. All right. And if you do what it is that you need to do for the Lord, you know, He'll forgive you. All right. But you have to be on your job, man. This is a job, you know. You have to constantly be aware of, you know, your surroundings, circumspect, all right? The Lord tells us to be circumspect. I think that was in Exodus. Let me see, just type it in. Yep, in Exodus. In all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, all right? That's what the Lord is saying. We got to be circumspect, all right? And make no mention of the name of other powers, not let it be heard out of your mouth. So in that sense, the Lord is talking about worshiping these false gods, you know, Caesar Borgia, all right, Buddha, the cube in Islam over there, that 6-armed Shiva lady, all right. But my point in going to the scripture is that we got to be circumspect, man, all right. And that word from circumspect, all right, is to be wise, man, all right, is just to be aware, all right. To keep, guard, observe, give heed, all right. We got to guard our minds because there are things out there that would try to get in our minds, like other philosophies, all right. We got to take good heed to good counsel, all right, wise counsel, and give good heed from the wise counsel that we received, all right. We have to watch and observe the times, you know. That's what watchmen do, men of the Lord. They watch the news, keep up with the news, all right, put up videos about what they seen in the news and seeing what's going on around the world, all right, to keep the other brothers and few sisters aware of what's going on, all right, in the world, to keep up with the times, because that's what we're supposed to do. We gotta let me go back into 1 Peter, man. that's how we, you know, that's one way of putting off the form of lust, man. Just, you know, the things that you've done in your personal life, man. You just need to get rid of that shit, man. If you don't like me cursing, excuse my language, you know, I want to refrain from stop using profane language, but it is what it is. All right. We just gotta do better, you know. Every day you should be putting off something new, putting off something old, and putting on something new. The Dallas Brothers, I heard in a video that they did a couple of weeks ago that you know, this thing is about hope and faith, all right, and you shouldn't worry. And they said put sticky notes around your house, man, to keep your mind engaged and keep your mind focused on what it is that you need to do. So as you walk around your house, like, you know, open up your refrigerator, you should have a sticky note there. On mine, I got be bold in the Lord, all right, because as men, you know, we're supposed to be bold in what it is that we standing up for and what we believe, all right. And I got another one on the other side of my refrigerator door. I think it says, oh, it says I'm a man of the Lord, all right. You got to believe those things as you say it, man. It's called affirmation. So you read it, you say it, you believe it, you think it, and you're going to act on it, man. All right, that's another way to put off, you know, your childish ways, man. All right. All right, we always got to be sober. All right, let me see, there was some more scriptures I read in here about being sober. 1 Peter 1 and 4. We can get back to that. 1 Peter 3 and 4. Excuse me. 1 Peter 3. I'm tripping, man. 1 Peter 4 and 7. All right, but the end of all things is at hand. So look, man, you know, if you watching the news and you paying attention to what's going on, you watching the videos that the brothers is putting up, the end is almost here, all right? So be ye therefore sober and watch unto pray and watch unto prayer. All right, so we got to be sober. That means mentally be sober, all right? Physically be sober, all right? Can't be walking around like just lost in space, man. You have a conscience, you have to use it, you have to be aware, you have to think, you have to be wise, you know. Reading scriptures make you wise. Listening to wise counsel will make you wise, all right? And if you believe, you're going to act on what it is that you believe. That's how you are sober, all right? That's a way of being sober, okay? We go to 1 Peter 5 and 8. All right, so again, let's talk about being sober, man. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So we know the devil, the physical devil, all right, that's on this world is Esau, Edom, all right. And since we know that, all right, we have to be circumspect in that aspect of, all right, so we know who the devil is, and we know we can't trust the devil. We got to be sober around him. All right, I believe it's in Ecclesiastics, man. 12:10. Not 12 and 10. Let's see. Maybe 2. Hold on, I'm gonna find it, man. Yeah, I don't know why it ain't show up there. All right, right here, Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. You know why? Because I wasn't there. I was looking at Ecclesiastes, not Ecclesiasticus. Salakia. Right here, never trust thine enemy, For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, that means that Esau Edom, that's the devil, man. All right, he's wicked as all hell, man. You see that he got, you know, our former tribe members down there in concentration camps, man. All right. So if you're aware of that, all right, you know what he's gonna do to you. All right. That's why you gotta be vigilant. That's why you gotta turn back to the Lord, man, with all your might, with all your power, with all your strength, man. All right, there's a law. I was going over the laws earlier with my mini-me, my son, okay? All right? Because you're supposed to teach these laws to your kids, man. And the law where it says that you need to love the Lord with all your heart, man. All right, that's Deuteronomy 6 and 5. All right, I'm jumping around, but, you know, so be it. If you're going to turn to the Lord, this is what you're going to do. You're going to love the Lord with all your heart, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And thou shalt love the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, thy power with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, man. So that means with every inch of everything you got inside you, man, you need to make sure you turn to the Lord, man, because the devil's out there, man. He's out there, all right, like a roaring lion, and we got to be sober. We got to be vigilant, all right. So I, as a man, all right, first and foremost, as a man, once I found out the name of the Lord, man, I just became more in tune with trying to find out more on how to be a better person, all right, not for myself, but for the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. I kept watching videos, all right, and I found a camp that's out here in my city. All right, and I went and I still go out there and see your brothers, man. All right, because that's what I'm supposed to do, man, as a babe in this thing, and as well as, you know, find and drink the sincere milk. All right. I'm not ready for the big stuff. All right. when and if I am, the Lord is gonna bring me to that, if that's His will for me. All right. But within that sense, we got to be sober, be vigilant. Because the devil, Esau Edom, that's the physical devil, is out here roaring like a lion, man, seeking whom he may devour, all right? Just be strong in whatever it is that you're doing for the Lord. Be mentally strong, be physically strong, all right? Because we got to love the Lord with all our heart. And yes, we do fall, all right, because nobody's perfect. We have to try to rehearse the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, all right? Even though we're not able to keep all the laws because of the society that we're in, all right? But it doesn't mean you can't rehearse or you can't read over them and try to apply them to your life, man. This is all about application. It's all about applying things to your life, okay? This is what you have to do as men of the Lord, all right? And with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Shema, Shai, Ba'ashem, Kagadash. I want to give double honors to the apostle, Gene Messel, Woo, and Teach Well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that's out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom. And a ball.